Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and DM for this original D&D adventure. To my left we have...
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greaek.
Last time on Sneak Attack, Brenna and Akio formulated a plan to go retrieve or destroy a powerful crystal. Or retrieve.
Retrieve, destroy, or retrieve.
Reed tree. Rip tree.
What? No.
Because you're gonna die.
You're definitely going to die now.
I'm killing all of you. That's just how it is.
Oh, I got it.
I didn't do anything.
So, they want to go retrieve this or destroy this crystal to prevent Valisar's minions and armies from using it for nefarious purposes. Also, the amulet given to the group by the Council of Races was activated with the help of Uncle Linus, who's, I'm not confident is actually anyone's uncle, but...
Oh, we keep calling him
let's call him Uncle Linus. Meanwhile, Sherwood and Greaek were traversing the inner workings of a water chasm deep inside the Willow Mountain Peaks, working their way towards the lower part of the mountain, going who knows where. They got separated along their path, Sherwood taking one path and Greaek taking the other. Sherwood, however, met up with a group of strange humanoid fish creatures that have fish faces but walk around on two legs.
Yes.
And he threatened them and then turned into a bear in front of them, at which point we're pretty sure that they think he's a god. All the while, Greaek is sitting in a brass bowl underneath a trapdoor for whatever purpose, and there are footsteps approaching, and that's where we're going to kick off this episode. So, Greaek, you are in a brass bowl.
A walk.
Kind of like a walk.
Yeah, I got my maul. I'm just I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, and you hear the sound of footsteps, not pitter-patter, but the heavier footsteps approaching you. And you peer over the bowl to see similar glowing eyes in the darkness as what Sherwood saw. And so what do you do?
I want to see what's behind those glimmering eyes.
All right, do you want to hop out of the bowl?
Yeah, I'm going to hop out of the bowl.
All right, so you hop out and land on the gravel below with a pretty loud thud. And the rocks kind of shake and displace beneath your feet. And when you land, you see all of the eyeballs kind of like dart all over the place. It's kind of like they go run and hide.
Who's there?
From behind, as your eyes start to adjust, you can see like rocks and some other obstacles and barriers around the room, and a couple heads pop out from behind one of the rocks, and one guy you can tell gets like shoved out from behind, so he kind of like stumbles out into the open, and a little like fish hand like pops out and like waves him, just like trying to get him to motion for the fish guy to walk towards you.
So I can see it's fish guy now.
Yeah, you can see that.
Okay.
You can see that they're fish creatures.
Okay.
And so,
what in the name of Sylvana are you?
He walks towards you and has his little fish paw, his little fish hand out, like outstretched towards you.
Like he's gonna touch me?
Yeah.
No, I don't want him to touch me.
He puts like one finger
I'll
out.
slap it away.
You slap it away. He like turns and runs a little bit and like hides behind a small
Try to touch me.
small rock.
They're nice. Be nice to them.
What? Where am I?
And another one from the opposite side. He kind of like pokes his head out, and he starts like doing the same thing. Like he walks towards you.
Can you not talk?
And finally, one of them, he kind of like pops his head up, and he says, "We talk. No good. No good talk.
But you got nothing good to say."
This is going to go so well.
He looks up like he's really trying to understand what you're saying, but it's just not making any sense to him.
Not only is it common, but it's dwarven spoken common.
Yeah, so it's brash, hard to understand, and you're just like, you're not speaking to your audience.
All right, look. The name's
Oh, Lord.
Greaek.
And so, like 3 or 4 of them, like kind of like slowly creep out from behind a rock, and they put their hand to their chest, like indicating themselves, and they say, "Greaek."
No, I'm Greaek.
And they look at you again, pointing to themselves, and say, "I'm Greaek."
No, you daft, stupid fish people. It's my name. The beard, and hammer. Greaek.
Pointing to himself.
And then, like, you notice one of them is right next to you, like a smaller one that just kind of, like, made its way up. And he points to the hammer. He points and says, "Greaek."
No, the hammer is called Maelstrom.
Complicated.
Look, the leader. Do you have a leader?
Oh, leader.
Yes.
And at that point, two of them like scurry away and run deeper into the cave. And a bunch of them are coming up. Like, they're not like so much afraid of you anymore. They're just coming like
coming out of the woodwork.
yeah, and they're like getting up real close. If you were,
Are they? Do they have weapons and stuff? Or are they like
some of them do, but they're not
okay.
actively like. Whereas with Sherwood, they had like spears drawn.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
guys, you can see that they carry weapons, but they don't have them out. They're
Okay,
far
okay.
more like mystified by you than they were by Sherwood.
Okay.
You are rather mystifying.
And so one of them comes up and he like points and looks up at the hole above, and he says, "You from God?"
Sylvana?
And they kind of they look around and start mumbling something really, really quick. You don't even fully understand what they're saying. And another one comes back, so like kind of shakes his head and says, "No, God, Drabadanks."
Drabadanks. There's no such thing as a Drabadanks. There's only one god, and the name Sylvana.
So then, like,
Evangelize these people.
And I am from Sylvana.
they keep shaking their head. They don't get it. So like, there's like one of them has an idea. He like holds up his hand. He goes, "Oh, okay," and he takes his buddy and he like puts him in front of himself. So they're like standing like really close to each other, like in a line. And then he takes his buddy's arms and he like holds them out, like his left hand high and his right hand low. And then he does the opposite. He puts his right hand high and his left hand low. And then the buddy in front like closes one eye. So just like one eye's open.
Okay.
And so like you see like a creature standing there that looks like it has like four arms outstretched and only one eye. And he's like, and then so like they hold that position for a while, and then he kind of like looks at you and says like, this motion of like, "Get it?" Like he kind of like points to himself like, "Get Drapadanks." And then he like goes back to posing, closes his eye, and it's like it's really like you should be getting this by now.
So you think Drabadanks is God?
Drapadanks, God, yeah, Drapadanks.
Okay. Take me to your leader. Wait, no. Don't take me to your leader. How do I leave the mountain? Exit mountain.
Mountain.
The mountain.
He kind of points to all around himself.
Mountain.
Points his hands up like putting them
like
together
you're making
at
a
the tips.
peak? Yeah.
Yeah.
They really do not understand the concept of the mountain at all.
Outside. How do I get outside?
Out.
You know, the sun and the stars, grass and trees.
Grass, trees.
Yeah, outside. The open air.
See, at that point, he's like, "Oh, okay," and he like grabs your hand. Then you're gonna stop him.
No, he's not really threatened by these guys at this point.
So he like grabs your hand and he like takes you along the banks and around this bend, and he kind of like moves you into this cave entrance, and through this little entrance, you can see what appears to be like almost like a commons area, like this where people would eat.
Okay.
And he points. He's outside.
Yes. Wait, no.
No.
This isn't outside.
And he like makes like an eating gesture with his hands to his mouth. He's outside.
Would Greaek be hungry right now?
I mean, yeah. If you, I don't know.
When was the last time we ate?
Like 35 years ago.
Yeah, Greaek. He senses a rumbling in his stomach, and he's like, "I need to go outside, but you can't improvise food, right?" So he's like,
Okay, fine. Let's eat. Let's eat some food.
Okay. So the guy who has your hand, he just turns and like puts his hand to his mouth and yells, "Outside!" And then like a bunch of them like And then there's a bunch of other words you don't really understand, and then a whole host of them running in, and they sit down at the table, and someone like grabs this barrel and this whole pack of stuff and just like pours it out all over just the table itself. No bowls, no silverware, no nothing, and it's like decapitated fish heads,
Oh.
like a bunch of like slimy sea creatures, like eels,
You expect a feast.
Oh, this isn't food.
and one of them's like just almost completely through an eel midsection. He looks up and says, he like hands you the two almost severed pieces, says, "Outside."
No, not outside. Not food. No.
And at that point, you hear
Leave.
you hear someone from back, kind of like the entrance, the way you came, say, "I fear that having this conversation will not gain you anything."
Who's that?
He grabs his hammer, or magically teleports to his hands.
All of like the little fish creatures that don't speak very good common like scatter.
Yeah.
Like at the sight of you summoning magically this hammer.
Yeah.
And they're just like bewildered. Like they disperse really quick, and their eyes are wide. They're just completely amazed at what just happened.
Uh-huh.
And they start saying a bunch of things that you're just picking up bits and pieces, words here and there. Some of them you're hearing the word like new, chosen, Drapadank, stuff like that.
Okay, but someone talked normal common.
Correct. So you turn and you see another fish creature, but this one has like almost like catfish whiskers.
Okay.
So he's a little more distinguished than the others, and he's wearing more like robes and stuff like that rather than like armor or just basic clothes.
Okay.
He definitely looks more distinguished and more set aside than the rest of them, like more elevated in his position.
Do his eyes seem a little more like intelligent, like he's more like perceiving rather than like as kind of wide-eyed and...
I mean,
confused as the other
he's
guys?
certainly not like... He's not confused by your presence.
Okay,
Well, he
okay.
might be confused, but he's not like astounded by it.
Okay.
So, yeah. What did you say you did? You summoned your hammer, then said what?
I said,
Who's there?
He says, "Don't be afraid, and please put that down. I think you're scaring them."
Well, first you tell me who you are and where on Brannis I am.
He says, "Fair enough. I am Umkan, and I am the archpriest of this group here."
Well,
and he puts the hammer back on his back holster, and he says,
name's Greaek.
It's interesting to meet you, Greaek.
Aye, interesting's a good word for it. Look, you seem like you seem like you understand me fairly well.
Yes, I speak more than just the undercommon here.
All right, look, I need to get out from the mountain. My party, my friends, need me to help them.
Well, unfortunately, there's really no way out down here.
What do you mean no way out down here? Where's the water go?
Oh, well, where the water goes is none of our concern. We're only concerned with what the water brings us. And right now, that'd be you.
Well, okay. What am I supposed to do then? Just live here for the rest of my days inside this cave with these fish people?
And he holds up a hand. He kind of laughs to himself. He relays something to the rest of the group in that undercommon language that you don't fully get. And the whole group just kind of starts laughing and stuff like that. And he said, No. You being here is no accident. You were obviously sent here by Drapadanks.
Look, I don't know who Drapadanks is.
Let me show you.
Show me.
Yes, would you like to meet her?
Meet her? Meet Drapadanks? No, I serve Sylvana.
He looks a little confused. He goes, I'm not familiar with that. Who's this Sylvana?
Sylvana is the god
The
who
god.
made Brannis. The whole world.
What is Brannis?
Oh my goodness. You're just the... Okay, fine. You know what? Take me to Drapadanks. I'd like to... Is she kind of more understand the world a little bit better?
Well, she understands everything. She made us.
Right. Okay.
We are hers.
Sure, yeah. Take me to Drapadanks.
So he kind of escorts you through this area, and everything is very dark and damp, obviously, but it's also very undersized. There's not a ton of amenities or facilities actually on the ground. A lot of stuff is only accessible by like undersea passages and stuff like that.
It's not like it's not as nice as Dwarven Made, I'm assuming.
No, I mean this is very, very crude.
Okay.
Because for the most part they don't actually do much of their social interaction on land.
Right.
A lot of their stuff takes place underwater or only accessible through underwater canals.
Yeah. So nothing about this would like impress Greaek when it comes to the scope or the capacity of it.
If nothing else, like you're almost looking at this as missed opportunities.
Yeah.
You're like, man, look
all
what,
this land under the mountain.
Yeah, look what could have been. Yeah. And so he's taking you past all this, and there's like this crude wooden door that's been put up, and he says, "Now, you can't look directly at it, so I insist that you walk in backwards like myself." And he opens the door, and
I can't look at the Rabadanks.
Well, no. If you look at Drabadanks, you'll go mad.
What?
Did I say it wrong? I sometimes get the common tongues incorrect.
Look, I'm not walking backwards into any room.
Well, I guess it's your funeral then. But if you were sent by Drabadanks, maybe this is for a purpose. Okay.
Sure.
You may proceed however you wish, but I will be entering backwards. And he like kicks the door open and just like shuffles his feet along backwards.
Yeah.
Like making his way towards where he knows the statue to be.
Okay.
And
it's a statue.
Yes.
It's not an actual thing.
Correct.
Okay.
It's much like what Sherwood saw. This one is much more grand in scale.
Okay.
This one is made out of stone, you can tell.
Okay.
Carved out of stone. Still not like super intricate or not a ton of detail in this stonework, but it's actually like a solid piece of stone.
Okay.
And so he like backs his way in and like falls to the ground, and then he turns to face, quote unquote, the statue, but still with his head down in the ground, so he's not actually looking at it. And he says in Undercommon, a bunch of phrases and stuff, almost seem very ritualistic.
Yeah.
And he's having this. It's like a one-sided conversation. He's saying things and waiting for a response, and then he'll say more things and wait for a response. All this stuff.
So it's like he seems like he's talking to it.
Correct. Yeah, you get the impression, because you can't exactly understand him, but you get the impression that he's having a conversation with this statue.
Okay.
After he's sufficiently impressed with what he's heard, he kind of turns and like looks up at you just with like a half-cocked, one eye open type of thing, and he says, "You came from above the mountain."
Yeah.
How are you alive?
I came through a little waterfall.
Oh, the provisioning hole.
The provisioning hole. Yeah, sure. I came through the provisioning hole into your little metal bowl.
Yes, many times Drapadanks will bless us with a gift or a bounty or something for us to use as a race or a species as a way of thanking us for our years of dedicated service. And you are that gift, my friend.
Look, I'm nobody's gift. All right.
Well, you're my gift.
No, I'm not your gift.
But you're in my bowl. You were in my bowl.
Oh my goodness. You look here. What's your name again?
It's Umkan.
Look here, Umkan. Let me tell you. I'll tell you this once.
You got to really emphasize the K. It's Umkan.
Umkan. All right. Look.
He just doesn't get it.
I'm not here for anybody. I need to get out of this little hole and back to my friends.
Well, at that point, you can hear like whispers and kind of shouting from outside the door that you came in, and two people, not as elaborately dressed, but very, very similarly dressed. They back in, scurry, just feet shuffling.
Same way.
Yeah, same exact way. They back in until they bump into you and Umkan. And they have this conversation with Umkan very quickly, and his eyes get very wide. And he's very, very concerned. And he looks at you and says, "What curse did you bring on us?"
I didn't bring a curse.
You come with me. And these two similarly dressed creatures, they're not spears. They look kind of like, like those devices old people use to grab things at a distance.
Yeah, little grabber arms.
Yeah, like the little grabber thing made out of plastic. That's what these look like. and they reach out, and one of them tries to grab you and snap around you under your arms, and the other one goes around your waist.
Can I just try and grab them and pull them out of their hands and throw them on the ground?
You could try.
Yeah. So what's that going to be?
I mean, be strength.
Strength check?
This is the best.
18.
Okay, they too rolled an 18.
What does that mean?
It means that you do not pull them out of their hands.
Ooh, these fish are strong.
So what? Do they not catch me, though?
No, they've got you.
They got you.
I'm so
You got
confused by
got.
that.
So they put their little grabber things around you.
I'm going to break them with my hammer. No one's taking me anywhere.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if that happens. So, inside this little grabber claw thing are two metal prongs. So they're actually going to jab into you, which prevents you from running away and escaping. You can always try and
Action surge.
Oh, come on.
It's another strength check.
I'm in the middle of explaining. It's just, and you're just no, screw what you want to do, Mr. DM guy.
Greg doesn't want to be taken prisoner somehow. He's going to fight till he's whirlwind.
No.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
You're
Little pokey things.
Yeah, you're grabbed right now. You could try and grab one of them with an action surge. That's kind of tough to say. Action surge. There you go.
Yeah.
Obey your fish overlords.
No, I'm not going anywhere with them.
Okay. They're just gonna start hauling you away then.
Then I'm going to fight it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I mean, I feel like the best thing to do would be to Thunder Wave.
Okay.
They'll have to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. One was a 21 and one was a 15.
Okay, they both saved, but they each take 6 damage still.
That's fine. They don't care.
I'm gonna cause so much havoc in this place.
You're gonna cause a ruckus.
I feel like they're gonna have something for you.
Yeah.
So they don't care that I
Chill
just
you
did a
out.
magical attack?
No.
That doesn't amaze them or astound them in any way, shape, or form?
No, because at this point, hold person is being cast on you.
Now they pissed.
Oh, you got.
Oh, I roll a save from it, though, don't I?
That's correct.
What's the save?
You better get out of that. That sucks.
30.
Come on, golden dice.
It's 16.
Okay. For what kind of save?
Wisdom.
All right. Come on. Yes! 19.
Okay, so you're not held,
Yeah.
but you still haven't escaped.
Now I'm going to smack one of them with my hammer right on
No,
its
the
head.
other two get to go.
Oh!
They gag you. Chloroform.
Ooh.
Ooh.
These two guys have a good one.
They were so, weenie all of a sudden. Now all of a sudden they're
These are
they're
special
tough
ones.
guys.
These
Yeah.
are special ones. These are those catfish ones.
Okay, go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
12.
You fail said charisma saving throw, and you have got Bane cast upon you.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
I'll take Bane.
Okay.
What's that?
He has to wear a mask now to breathe.
Well, and these guys were born in darkness. You merely adopted the darkness.
Jeez. I was born in a cave, too.
Shut up. All right, the other one's just gonna try and knock you out.
Okay.
Just straight up knock you unconscious.
Okay.
What does Bane do?
Oh, I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know,
What'd that Bane do?
whenever a target fails the saving throw, makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. So, since he failed the saving throw to save against Bane, whenever he makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. So it's just a permanent debuff
Yeah.
until the spell ends.
Okay.
So yeah, this dude's going to try and clobber you in the back of the head.
Sure. Go for it.
Okay,
Bring it on. This is a little more his speed.
sure.
Violence. Violence is great experience.
Combat.
He rolled a 8, which
miss.
is unfortunately a miss. So he's still reeling from the
The damage from the push.
correct. So
Yeah.
he still got you locked in place. You're not going anywhere. But
Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to swing my hammer at one of their heads, one of the guys who's holding me.
Okay.
And how does Bane work? Does this affect this attack at all?
Sure does.
Okay, I roll a d4. Is that right?
After.
After. Okay. All right, that's 18.
Okay, then roll a d4 and subtract it from your roll.
It'd be 15.
Okay, that does hit him still.
Okay, 7 damage. And then I'm going to do my second attack.
Okay.
And is that guy still standing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to hit him again. Well, that's a miss. It's literally 0. I rolled a 4, and then I rolled the d4, and it was a 4.
Perfect. So,
So, total miss.
yeah. At this point, like, on that one, he puts up a shield on his offhand
Okay.
to try and deflect it, and the sword or the hammer that you brought down sticks to the shield, and you can't pull it back.
Oh, that's dumb.
It is what it is.
Yeah. All right.
And all
I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. This is great, man.
right, roll another wisdom saving throw, and also, by the way, you have to roll that d4.
Okay. What do I got to hit?
You have to beat a 14. So if you
I have to roll a 1 on the 4. I rolled a 15.
Yeah, if you roll a 1,
I rolled a 2.
you are held, son. Your person is held. So now they
Now, do I get to re-roll that saving throw every turn?
no, it's until the spell ends.
So, okay. So if we were in combat then, I couldn't do anything at that point?
That's correct.
Okay.
Because
It's like a perma thing?
usually the way, like, if this was combat, someone else, like one of your party members, would be attacking the person who cast it, which would break their concentration. Since you're the
Okay,
only
okay.
person around, it's just going to last for the
But it's
duration.
not one of those things that let you roll again on your turn.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It lasts for a minute, I think.
Oh, they got a minute before I unleash all kinds of whoop
So-
on them.
So they the three of them kind of like pick you up, still with the clamps around you,
Yeah.
and start carrying you, kind of like
Can there be like a little like
no,
coming out of my mouth? Like,
there's,
I'm just like,
how it
oh, I'm
works.
so angry.
there's no audible sound whatsoever.
This happened so fast.
They tried to like
really.
introduce you to their god, and you just made a big joke out of it.
They tried to capture me before I did anything.
Well, you did ask for it.
I didn't ask for it.
You did.
Did.
You were belligerent. So they carry you away out that door you came in, and as you round the corner, frozen in place, you see a bear for some reason sitting in the cave surrounded by fish people.
This is the worst.
And all of these other fish people are just like following this bear around, constantly just bowing. And we're gonna jump to Brenna and Akio now.
All right.
I'm gonna leave you down there in fish hell.
I thought I'm thinking you're gonna like become the king of fish hell and like just be happy that you have all
You
these
don't want
servants.
that to happen.
This is where the podcast splits into 2 different podcasts.
TPK, man, it's happening. This is it.
Maybe.
I'm glad you have 0 faith in Akio and me.
Oh, I have faith in you.
Thank you.
Not so much Akio. He's the one.
Which is fortunate because that tee up and you don't even take it. But when I'm trying to have a regular conversation with you,
Just didn't feel right.
okay,
Okay.
too forced.
So it's our turn.
I want to steal that boat.
You want to
Not only the crystal, you want to steal the whole boat.
boat?
I have plans of grandeur for that boat.
Where? Why?
Who needs a food cart?
Why
When you
me?
can have a food boat.
A food frigate.
I
Akio's
could've-
blazing a tour, or what are they called? Like when you're in a boat.
Captain
Cruise?
Akio.
Captain Akio's
Akio's blazing cruise.
Captain Akio's blazing noodle
Excellent.
cruise.
This is why we only work together. Anytime we're set apart, it's just the worst thing.
Greaek. And I mean, I would be fine with Greaek. I'd be fine with Sherwood.
Oh, stop.
I was fine with
Oh,
Akio, but
stop.
now I'm concerned.
Nope. It's good.
I really want to see Captain Akio's blazing noodle cruise
Who
take
doesn't
shape.
want that? Who doesn't want that?
Okay, so
Okay.
they escort you back to the surface. The resistance does, and they get you the 2 horses that they have secured, and they give you general directions. You know where Bright Cove is, but you
Right.
don't know exactly in relation to where you are.
Right.
So they give you just general directions, and last piece of advice is be like, obviously stay off the main roads.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be where all the patrols are. Travel as fast as you can at night, if possible. During the day, it'll be much more difficult.
Right.
So, anything else you need before you set off?
Nope. Yeah.
But the horse doesn't move.
No, he wasn't even on the horse yet. So your horse just takes off for whatever reason.
I guess I should have been on it first.
Probably. And
Can I misty step to the horse?
sure, you missed you step to the horse.
Boom.
You look pretty cool. And Brenna gets on her horse and rides along with you. So overnight, you can ride 8 hours before there's any risk of the sun exposing your position. Traveling away from the Pineapple Gang hideout, you're kind of north central Norwich right now, in between the Bay of Souls and High Rock a little bit, in kind of that foresty area.
Yep.
And so you can get about halfway to Bright Cove in the 8-hour cover of darkness you have. The path is definitely not easy. It's a little more treacherous. You're not able to go at a full sprint most of the time because you're having to move around large obstacles, rocks, trees. Sometimes the terrain itself just becomes impassable and you have to find a new route. And about 4 hours into your 8-hour journey, you find a small creek traveling northwest to southeast. And you think it's a pretty decent time to water your horses, fill your water skin that they gave you, all that stuff. So you dismount your horses and let them drink for a little bit, kind of just regain your composure for 10, 15 minutes or so. Both of you roll me perception checks.
26.
Beat that, Akio.
5.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Akio, you are head down in the water with your horse, just lapping it up. You're not drinking from a water.
With my horse?
You're not like sharing the same trough or anything. It's just a stream. You're trying
You're
to
downstream though, so
You're trying to. Oh, that's no good. You're trying to create that bond with your horse,
I guess.
and showing him that you don't care that he's
don't
not a
care.
horse. You share
We're the same.
exactly. You drink your water with your tongue just the same as him, and
Equals.
but all the while, Brenna's kind of just still a little on edge, and she hears the sound of some like grunting and snorting. Footsteps a little bit beating down on the grass from a distance. And what do you do with that information, Brenna?
What are my surroundings?
Very, very hilly. So lots of tall grass. This is, since it's so far off the main path, this is like kind of uncharted territory kind of thing where it's just like, it's not maintained or kept up or anything like that. So the grass is like 3 to 4 feet tall. Lots of trees, but not like a dense forest or anything like that.
Okay.
And next to this creek, there's going to be some larger rocks, but again, not like giant boulders because you're not
Right.
near a mountain.
Right. I whisper to Akio, someone's coming.
I stop drinking and I look up and try and get a sense for direction, what kind of thing it is.
Yeah, Brenna, you know that just from your initial sound that there sounds like 2 sets of footprints.
Okay.
Keo, you can tell when she kind of keys you in on the situation that they're coming from the west, so about maybe 50 to 75 feet away.
Moving fast?
Not with any type of deliberate action or pace, just they seem to just be walking.
Okay, so they might not necessarily be on to us yet.
Correct. You don't get the impression that they necessarily know you're there.
You want to turn us all invisible?
I'm out of... Because we haven't rested. Because someone wanted to leave tonight.
Should we get in the sack? The bag?
We only have 10 minutes in the bag.
Yeah. If your head's sticking out, you're fine. But if you are fully in the bag, you only have 5 minutes if both of
really?
you are in there of usable air.
I'm going to climb a tree.
There are a couple trees you could climb.
What are you going to do?
I'll climb a tree as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an athletics.
Athletics
Son of
or
a gun.
acrobatics?
No, you're not jumping in the tree or from the tree. You're trying to climb the tree.
6.
Brenna?
That would be a non-natural 1.
Perfect. So, Brenna, you're really struggling to get up this tree. Akio, you're making ground, but you're not getting up very quickly. Brenna, your footing is you're just not able to find a good spot. You can either try and climb your current tree that you're at, or find a new one. If you try your current tree, I'm going to give you disadvantage just because you've had a hard enough time finding a footing to get up on this one.
Is there a current in the stream?
Yeah, but it's not moving very quickly. It's pretty mild.
And how deep is it?
At its deepest, maybe 5 feet, but like,
Oh, we could lay down.
Yeah. With our heads
But
above
how
it.
long? With our heads above it, but they're going to see heads floating in the
dark out.
water. Is it pitch black yet?
yeah, after
It's like
4.
the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's
isn't
like
it?
it's got to be like
I'm not good at keeping
1
track of
a.m..
time.
it's got to be like 1 a.m. right
I don't
now.
have a
I
watch.
think we should lay down in it because also the water would take our scent away.
I mean, Akio, you could get up your tree. It would just take you one more turn.
What do you want to do?
Do I sense that they would be here by the time before I got to the top of my tree?
If you wanted to spend your next turn to try and climb the tree, you could succeed before they get there. They will, and I'll give you 2 actions of doing something before they are in your area.
Okay, so first action would be starting to climb. Second action would be finishing.
No, like climbing would be 1, and then if you failed, you could try again. Or for Brenna, for example, she
I'm
could
not
move.
climbing the tree.
I'll climb the tree.
Okay, go ahead and roll me one more athletics.
Another 6.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to go in the stream.
Okay. Are you gonna like stay near the bank, like near your little campsite area, or are you gonna try and go down it, or like how? Where in the stream do you want to be?
Maybe a little bit to the left of our stopping point.
Okay.
So, like, if they were to see the horses and go straight to the stream, I wouldn't be in their direct.
Sure, that was more my
Yeah.
reasoning. Okay, so you sit in the stream and then you wait for what you believe to be the most optimal time to go fully submerged to give yourself the most air possible. So you're
Are there any reeds around? Not like you, but like
the reeds everywhere.
hollow, so I could like use it like a straw.
Sure.
I'd do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll me a dexterity, like sleight of hand, but I'm not gonna make it sleight of hand, just to see how efficient you are
But
with
I like
actually
this.
like
I like
whittle-
the sleight of hand.
Oh, fine, I don't care.
22.
Okay, yeah. So you, as you're like about to lay down, you see a grouping of reeds off in the distance, and you snatch one of them and rip the ends off really fast.
Cool.
And then you fully submerge in water, and then position the reed so it's kind of in the middle of the rest of them, so as not to look out of place.
Right.
And right as like you're fully underwater, the 2 figures kind of emerge from the tall grass into this clearing, and you hear them speak in a language that you don't understand. And one of them says to the other one in common, he says, "If there are horses, there must be riders. Find them now." And you hear the footsteps kind of separate, and because like they're looking in different places than each other. And I'm going to roll some perception checks for the 2 of them.
Oh, I immediately regret climbing in that tree.
The one that was kind of moving your direction, Akio, rolled a 15, and he is more onto your scent than anything else. Actually, he smells spices and noodle ingredients,
Of course he does.
and he knows that something's not right. So he's going tree to tree, kind of just trying to see if he can't figure out where the scent is stronger or not. And Brenna, the other one that kind of went off towards the creek, is not made aware of your
Cool.
presence at all. You did a very good job of blending in.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check, but I'm going to make you roll it with advantage, just to like make sure that your breathing is regulated. You're not like going to flounder around in the water or anything like that.
20.
Oh, you didn't even have to roll a second one then, yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You keep your composure. Everything is very good there. And so he moves past you, but he is none the wiser to your exact location. And from off in the distance, Akio, you hear the guy start to make his way towards you, because the other guy shouted something at him in that other language you don't understand. And they're trying to find you. They know you're nearby somewhere, but they don't know where you're at. You gonna do anything or?
How high is this tree that I'm in?
30 feet, and they're like within a 15-foot radius of you right now, just like kind of looking around underneath some bushes, shrubs, like cutting through the grass, trying to find you, like, because they can smell you.
They can smell me. Shoot. don't know what to do. No, I'm just gonna keep a real close eye on them and try and, as best I can, stay hidden in the tree.
Okay. They're going to make another perception check. And
Wait. Can I alter self and become an owl?
Okay. Sure. Yes. You can alter self to become an owl.
Boom. I do that.
Okay. They're going to roll one more perception check. One of them he's just not able to hone in on your scent very well. And one of them, however, he gets right up to your tree. And right while you're sitting in the branch, you take owl form. Right after it's done, he looks up at you and just kind of like looks around, looks past you, doesn't even seem to be all that interested in you at all. And he goes, take the horses. And they kind of like are satisfied that you guys aren't around anywhere, but they're going to
Kill me.
Take those horses.
Take the horses.
I should have read Alter Self before I decided to climb in the tree, because I could have sprouted gills and gone to the deep part of the water and just stayed underwater.
Yeah, it's...
Gotta know your spells, man.
Got
More than
to.
just shocking grass.
Yep. Okay.
My bread and butter.
Well,
So, how long do you hang out in the tree before you...
Like they left with the horses?
Unless you stop them.
I'm not going to stop them.
I'm not stopping them.
I forgot to qualify, and I should have qualified. Sorry. These creatures look very similar to the ones that
Yeah.
stopped Greaek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't.
Everything went south from there. That was the...
You don't mess with those guys.
Dude.
Bad news.
That was a real
We
bad
took care of
idea.
him.
So,
That's all right.
you guys, it's like 1 a.m. right now. After about 5-10 minutes, you guys are satisfied that the threat is gone, and you can exit the creek and the tree, respectively. We're going to cut back to under the mountain again.
Oh, here we go.
And,
Has it been a minute?
no, 0 time has passed.
All right, I'm counting it down, Reed.
You see a bear surrounded by fish worshippers, and
I'm sure that's Sherwood.
yeah, the archpriest. The archpriest is just he's fuming, but like he's shocked at the same time. Like this, pretty much his whole world is getting flipped upside down right now.
So wait, is the archpriest? Is he the one that cast hold person on me?
That's correct.
Oh, I should have hit him with the hammer.
Yeah, you kept targeting like the wrong guy.
I wasn't thinking.
Gotta hit that smart one.
Yeah, I was so surprised that they were waddling backwards, and all of a sudden they captured me. It was like instantaneous.
Well, like they just have their little like grabber things.
I know, but I didn't even have a chance to see them drawing it. They just like boom, I'm grabbed.
They're very fast.
Okay, all right. We're here. We're where we are.
Very
You're
slippery.
so salty.
I know, very salty.
You always capture me, Reed.
You always get captured. Reed doesn't.
Yeah, maybe the common denominator isn't me, since I play every character.
Yeah, I mean,
Reed,
I
you
don't
don't
get
capture me.
captured.
Like somehow I'm
Akio
always
doesn't
getting
get
by
captured.
something.
You are.
I know.
I think
What's
it's
the tally on it?
personal choices that you make.
I keep on getting drunk. Reed.
You turned into a bear and they worship me.
Reed, why do you keep making me get drunk?
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue.
Denial.
30 seconds.
We'll say 20 seconds.
You're gonna be there forever.
At this point, Umkan he looks at the bear and he's fuming. His eyes are wide. He's very mad, and he says in Undercommon, but you get the gist of it. It's just he's just like, what is this? What's going on? You know, where did this come from? And they start kind of explaining the story in Undercommon, so you can't fully make it out. About short man, like underwater, then out of the water, and then bear. And like that's when everything went like crazy. And at this point, Greaek, we'll say a minute has passed.
Okay. I'm going to summon my hammer back to my hands.
Gosh.
You summon your hammer.
Am I in reach of the holy guy?
No, because he went over to look at the bear.
How far away would I be from the holy guy?
Like 15 feet.
I think burning hands can reach that long.
It's exactly 15 feet.
Sherwood, they're trying to take me captive.
Can he talk?
Yeah, with old person gone, he can.
I just shake my head.
You're not helping?
You're
No,
barehead.
no, I'm not helping you.
So
I'm in the sweet spot right now. They're worshiping me.
all of the
You're garbage.
all of the other like fish worshippers, they turn and they start like they pick up rocks on the ground and start throwing it at you.
Oh, I'm burning hands, all of them.
Okay,
I self-destruct.
yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I don't have to roll anything.
Oh, right. I forget. It's
Dexterity saving throw.
On every
And they're
single...
all taking damage, even if they dodge it.
The saltiest move.
yeah, except for the ones that rolled 20s.
Oh, whatever.
They don't take any damage.
Fine.
All right, so
They all rolled 20s.
no, just 33% of them.
Okay. What about the priest?
No, he did not.
Okay.
But he did beat it, so he'll take half.
Okay. Those who didn't beat it take 11 damage.
Okay.
11 fire damage. And those who did take 5.
Super effective.
Greek,
I wouldn't... Oh, man.
What are my options here?
They're going to kill you.
you just talk to them.
I'm already captured. I was talking to them, and then they clamped me in a bunch of armor. We were totally amicable. Then all of a sudden
You
they
just doubled down on
Attacked
that.
their god.
I didn't say anything bad about their god. Not to the holy priest guy. All I said was, I served Sylvana, and he's like, you're mine. I said, I'm not yours. And then they clamped me.
Yeah, that. I mean,
So as far as I'm concerned, they're just all they're going to do is kill me. So I'm going to I know you guys need me.
Here's
At least that's what I think.
Yeah, we do.
From their perspective, you're this insane stranger that they thought was sent by the god. Then you pretty much denounce their god, and now they're just super skeptical of you. And,
Yeah.
but
You doubled down, man.
I'm not looking at it from their perspective, though.
no, and you never do. I
Yeah.
understand that. The problem is though that you just injured a lot of them,
Yes, I did.
and so
That was the goal.
yeah, now they're not so much interested in communicating or working it out with you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say even 25 hyenas against you is probably gonna kill you.
Yeah.
There's not a very great situation that you get out of this alive.
Look, if I'm going down fighting.
Oh my gosh.
What else am I supposed to do? What else can Greaek do other than just
You could
surrender?
try, yeah.
Just surrender?
Or just don't do anything and just chill.
You didn't say anything. I said they're trying to take me. You just shook your head.
Just chill.
You could have said just chill.
I'm not saying just chill. I don't know you right now.
He's got to keep his distance. You know?
I gotta weave back into that. I'm in the friend zone.
Did I hit the guys
I think you're further
that were
along.
I'm in the
keeping me
God
clamped down?
No, you couldn't hit both of them because they're like.
On either side of me?
Yeah.
Okay. So did I hit one of them?
We'll say you hit one of them.
Okay. Am I able to wriggle myself free from that one's
That'll be
grasp?
another strength check. These homies get advantage on that.
I'm not interested in fighting them all, Reed.
Doesn't matter. You have to roll a natty 20 because that's what I rolled.
Ooh.
He switches dice.
I do, to my dwarven dice.
He pulls out a box.
7, Reed! 7! I mean, strength-wise, it's more than that, but that's what I rolled on the D20.
Yeah, you are not able to wiggle yourself free. So at this point, from up above you, you hear this really high-pitched scream, and one of the like tiny fish people is like free fall jumping at you with
Okay.
like a bag in his hand.
A bag?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's gonna land on your back and try and put this bag over your head,
Okay.
and that'll be. I mean, your hands are free, so you could try and stop him, but he's gonna be quick about it.
All right.
So
What do I got to do?
you can roll like a strength or dexterity. He's going to roll dexterity because
Okay.
that's his jam.
Yeah, it was a horrible roll.
Natural 20 again.
Oh my gosh.
I love rolling with
That's 4 natty 20s, Reed.
Yeah, I love rolling with advantage.
Ugh.
So anyways, he jumps down on your shoulders and he puts his bag over your head, but right as he does, he like all over his webbing on his hands, they have these tiny little like almost like needles where the webbing connects.
Uh-huh.
And he just like takes one finger, holds it out, and like stabs it into your neck real quick.
Oh, gosh.
And you just like every muscle in your body just like tenses up, and your eyes roll to the back of your head, and you collapse on the ground. He just hit you with a neurotoxin, dog.
Jeez.
That puffer fish.
All right.
So he just wants to calm you down.
Yeah.
You got. He just wants to calm you down.
I'm just saying, you can't
You're
come...
Akio now. You're Akio
I am
now.
not Akio now.
You've gone full Akio.
No, I have not. I have not gone full Akio. I
Never
refuse,
go
I
full
refuse to
Akio.
accept that. No.
Does that mean you're Greaek now?
Welcome to the club.
So,
I've not gone full Akio. This is the only way Greg sees
Denial is
for
the
him right
first
now.
part of the process.
Sherwood, the archpriest, he walks forward and he kind of like throws his hood off. He thinks you're like insolent or like this whole situation is just nonsense. He's just like this cannot be happening. We've had like zero disruptions, zero distractions for the last hundreds of years. Like all of a sudden, all of this all at once is just it's too much. So he looks right up at the bear, right in the face, and says, "Who are you?"
Ooh.
He's trying to sound a little more serious.
I intimidate and roar back in his face.
You're gonna roar in his face.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For intimidation.
Yeah, roll intimidate. He'll try and counter it.
13.
You roll a 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Wouldn't you believe it? Natural 20.
Jeez.
Good lord.
The dice gods love you today, Reed.
Yeah.
These fish don't play.
So his little catfish whiskers like flap in the breeze as you roar at him, and his cloak just it almost acts like it just wants to get like ripped off him because of all the force in the air, and he just like stands his ground. And by the time you're done, he straightens his cloak and kind of readjusts everything, and he says, "Now look here, there is but one God, and that is who I serve." And he kind of points in the direction of the statue that everyone like backed into. And he says, "I will give you one more chance to explain yourself." But at this point, all of a sudden, like the crowd starts like giving him a little bit of pushback. You can tell that this is all in undercommon, so you can't really understand it. But you can tell that the crowd isn't super on board with what he's saying to you, and so like they start like circling you, forming like a protective barrier and stuff like that, and they start like moving backwards and like with the indication you're supposed to kind of like move with them in the group, and they start like moving backwards through this cave structure deeper into the cave away from the group, while the other half of your little followers are forming a wall stopping him from following you, and so they're kind of like escorting you to safety, so to speak.
Okay.
And that is where we're going to end for the night.
Oh.
Greaek unconscious, per the usual.
Again.
Per the usual.
Seriously, how many times?
I don't know, man. This is maybe four times.
It's been a lot.
I really feel like this one wasn't all me, though.
No,
No.
it's never
I'm
you.
sure. No,
it's
yeah,
really
yeah,
not.
No, I know.
I know I target you sometimes just because it's fun, but I really don't feel like this one was on me.
Yeah, no.
I'd love to know how many times we've been in
Josh,
this
you just gotta
situation.
if you keep your head low, Reed doesn't mess with you.
Ah, but that's not Greek's way. Greek's not a head low kind of guy. I
I
gotta
think it's
play
good.
to Greek.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So thanks everyone for listening. If you like the show, thanks. I just really appreciate it. You can let us know on Twitter at Sneak Podcast. Let us know what you think of the show. You can write us a review on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever podcast service you use to listen to the show. Again, we're just super thrilled that people actually want to listen to the show and feel compelled enough to write us and let us know what they think. We're just super appreciative of that. Also, you can email us if you got a long form message. Email us at sneakattackpodcast@gmail.com. Also, huge thanks to our friends at BattleBards. They let us use a lot of really cool sound effects and music and stuff like that for the show. And so some of the stuff you heard in our episode today was from BattleBards. If you're interested, you can go to battlebards.com, check out their stuff, use it in your campaign or anything you guys are working on. They're super, super awesome people, and thanks so much for letting us use your sound effects. Also, a few social shout-outs for you guys. A shout-out to Brian Campbell. That's at Brian C. Campbell, or Brian Campbell. He hit us up on Twitter. Thanks, Brian, for writing us. Also, Greg Willis. That's at Greg A. Willis, or Grega Willis. Thanks for writing us, guys. Again, super appreciate it. If you ever have any questions about the show, about dungeon mastering, or anything really, just seriously, shoot me an email. That's something I really love doing, is chatting with you guys about about the show, about the world, about making your own game, all kinds of stuff like that. I love to be as much of a resource as I have time to be. So, yeah, but that's going to be it. Thanks for listening. Let's go around the table. My name is Reed. I'm the host and DM of this original D&D adventure. We've got
Akio.
Brenna.
Sherwood.
And Greaek.
Thanks for listening.